Hi everybody, welcome to the Art Room for Kids, where today we're going to be drawing Chase from Paw Patrol. It's a little bit more advanced, but if you follow along step by step, it's going to come out great. So make sure to subscribe so you can always see our videos that come out every Monday and Thursday. And all you need is a piece of paper, something to draw with, and let's go inside and get started. So here we are at our desk, ready to start with our drawing of Chase from Paw Patrol. I'm going to start with the nose, which is kind of a triangle shape. But since this is a cartoony style, everything has a little bit of movement and freedom. You gotta keep your hands loose and just try to make some free lines. So this is his mouth that comes down and across and then up to make his smile. Now this drawing is a little more advanced and it also goes a little fast. So if you need to watch it a couple times, just keep watching, and if you need to pause at any point, feel free to pause and catch up with the drawing. So here we have these lines coming out, which are the outlines of Chase's eyes. He's got these big eyes, which I'm going to put right in here, and then put the dark part in with a little circle for a highlight. So we'll leave a light circle in the middle. There's his eyes. Now you can see his face taking shape. Then this line comes all the way around and down to make the entire outline of his face, down to his neck. And his chin comes down to meet that line. Well, you can see his face coming out already. So like I said, to keep the lines free, I like to draw them a little quickly, which makes it go fast, so make sure you pause anytime you need to. Here his ear comes up and then comes down in one clean line to make the rest of his face. And the inside of his ear. He's got this hat which has this bill here. We're going to make it a little more 3D, make another line on top. And then his head comes into the hat. And his eyebrows. And just as a detail, he's got some spots, some kind of like freckles. And that's basically Chase's head. So I'm going to move on to the neck. He has a badge here. I'm going to make it a little more 3D by putting a little thicker lines on that side. And his collar, which comes up and around. Oops, I forgot the top part of his hat. So the top part of his hat is this big swooping line that comes up and over to meet his ear. And then of course he's got another badge, which is basically the same shape as the other one, on the front of his hat. Great. And then I'm going to start to draw his body. So his chest comes out and it's puffed out a little bit and then comes down. But we're going to stop here so that we can get his leg in there. So he has one leg, one of his front legs. Comes down, kind of like a pillar. And then we'll put his foot, his paw, down here at the bottom, and we'll divide it. So we'll put his fingers in there. Great. And then his other front leg comes down like this, then comes up and around his other foot, his other paw here. He's going to also put his fingers in and comes and meets the first foot. This is a little decoration on his outfit around the sleeve. So then I'm going to draw his hind leg, which is this arch shape, with another paw. Comes down and around, and of course we're going to put his toes in there. Looking good. So then from here, we're going to come all the way back up and meet up with the collar. Now his body's finished. You can see he's really coming together. Now it's just some details. There's the star on his badge and another detail on his shirt. Great, and he always wears this backpack, so we're going to draw this backpack, which is kind of a rectangle shape. So coming out from here, we're going to draw this rectangle, and we're going to draw it going down his back, but we're going to stop here because there's a light on the side. So this is the light, and then it comes down, and then there's actually another smaller rectangle shape, which are some pockets, like his utility pockets here. And then we just come back in, connect up all the lines, and there's his backpack. Perfect, and his uniform has a few more decorations. There's a couple pockets down here, and then there's this shape up here like you see on policemen or military uniforms. And then it has this little star in here. So just connect up a few lines that were loose, and there's Chase. Of course, he has a paw print here. And yeah, that's our Chase. Like I said, if you need to pause the video to catch up, go for it. Pause it here. You can see the image really well, and you can just copy from this image. Although I am going to add in this detail here. He does have some markings on his fur. It's kind of zigzag mountain shapes. There we go. That's kind of the final detail. So if you need to, pause, catch up, rewatch any parts you need to rewatch, and I hope your Chase drawing comes out really great and that you really like it. And thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you next time. We have videos coming out every Monday and Thursday, so please make sure to subscribe and watch our videos, and let's draw together. Thank you very much.